Greetings from AppiWorks. AppiWorks is an intelligent platform to integrate and automate with any application. AppiWorks for Zoho CRM is an Zoho CRM extension to utilize the integration and capabilities of AppiWorks platform right from Zoho CRM itself. Zoho CRM as a CRM application has marketing, sales and customer support functionality with module like contacts, leads, deals and other customer relationship management operations. AppiWorks for Zoho CRM can be installed from Zoho Marketplace. Once it is installed, it will be available here like a menu item. Click on AppiWorks. Once AppiWorks is initialized, click on Start Automating. This is the place where you create an automation service. Now, let us see a demo which shows whenever we create a new lead in Zoho CRM, it should automatically go and insert on a MySQL database. Now, let's create a service. Give your automation service a name. Choose a Zoho CRM module, in our case it's leads. In the next step, choose the automation type as export. Click on Next. Now we need to choose the external application to which we need to insert the data. So, in our case it is MySQL. Next, let's choose the connection for MySQL. Currently there is no connection, so let's create a new connection by clicking plus button present next to the connection drop-down. Provide all the credentials information and click on Connect. As you can see, it has now created a new connection and selected by default. Next, choose the object from the drop-down on which you want to perform the export service. Let us choose a Create as an action and click on Next. In the next step, we need to do the mapping between external application, or in our case it is MySQL customer fields and Zoho CRM module fields. Click on Mapping. As you can see, it automatically detected similar fields and ready to be mapped, so let's click on Yes and map those fields automatically. You can also map remaining fields by clicking on Add button. You can also choose the mapping type as template and create your own custom field like shown here. Click on the Next button. In the final step, we need to enable or disable the configuration. By default, all are enabled. You can disable based on your need and click on Save. Let us create another service to communicate on Google Chat whenever there is a new lead created. Give a name to your automation service and choose the Zoho CRM module, in our case it is Leads module. Keep Export as an automation type and click on Next. In the next step, we need to choose the external application, so let's choose Google Chat according to our demo. Before proceeding to the next step, we need to create a test room in the Google Chat so that we connect to Google Chat Room. Let's quickly create a test room in our Google Chat. Okay, once the room is created, you can click on drop-down next to the room name and choose Manage Webhooks from the drop-down. Create your webhook and copy the URL provided. It's required when we create a connection of Google Chat. Let's go back to AppiWorks and create a new connection of Google Chat by clicking plus button. Once the connection is established, you can see the connection got selected by default. Next, we need to choose the action, so let's choose the Create Message from the drop-down. In the next step, we need to do the mapping between Google Chat fields and Zoho CRM fields. It is same as what we saw in previous service, so let's quickly do the mapping and move to the next step. In the final step, you can see all the settings are enabled by default. You can disable based on your need. At first, it's asking whether to run service on create or edit of record or both. Next, if you want to run the service manually, then enable it. Finally, activate or deactivate the service. Click on Save. So here are two services which got created recently. Now let us try to add the record in the Zoho CRM leads and check the export functionality. Click on Leads tab and create a new lead. Once the information is filled, save the lead. As you can see in Google Chat, we already got text message which we set during the service configuration. Now, let us go to MySQL Workbench to see the newly created record from Zoho CRM. Run the query to fetch the latest records. As you can see, the newly created record is showing up in the MySQL table. Now, let us see how we can execute export service manually. For that we need to select the records first, then click on the drop-down shown in the video and click on AppiWorks. Once the dialog is fully loaded, you can see the export services which can be run manually. Also you can see the record IDs which are going to export to the external application. Let us now execute the service. You can see here the service got executed successfully. Now we will go to MySQL Workbench and check the newly created records. As you can see, the records which we exported from Zoho CRM is successfully added here in the table. Now, let us execute another service which is for Google Chat. It says service got executed successfully. We will go to Google Chat and can see that we got 4 more messages in our test room. Next, we will see a demo for another service called Import supported in AppiWorks. Click on Create button to create new service. Give your automation service a name. And choose the Zoho CRM module. Here we will go with contacts. In the next step, choose the automation type as import and click on Next. In the external application step, we need to choose the application on which we need to perform import. So in this demo, we will see how we can import Google Contacts into Zoho CRM Contacts. So let us choose Google Contacts as external application. After that, we need to choose a connection for the Google Contacts. So let us create a new connection by clicking plus button. Once the connection is established, it will set automatically in AppiWorks. Then choose the object and click on Next. In the next step, we need to map the Zoho CRM fields with Google Contacts fields. The mapping step similar to what we saw in export service, so let us quickly do here as well. In the next step, we need to set up the query filters. Query filters are basically filter the records and bring only filtered data. To see the results, click on Query button. As you can see, it brought all the records of Google Contacts and ready to be imported. By default, few records are selected. You can choose your records and click on Next button. In the final step, we can do the import. Click on the Import Now button. As you can see, the selected records imported successfully. Let's go to Zoho CRM Contacts and see newly created contacts. The selected records from Google Contacts imported successfully into the Zoho CRM Contacts module. Okay, now let us see another service of AppiWorks called View Service. View Service is useful to visualize the data from external application right inside Zoho CRM module. Click on Create button to create a new View Service. Give name to your automation service. Choose the Zoho CRM module. In the automation type, choose View as Automation Service. In the next step, choose the application, connection, and the object. Here in this demo, we will visualize the invoice table data from MySQL inside Zoho CRM module. Click on Next. In the next step, we need to set up the connecting filters. Connecting filters are basically will bring the records from external application which satisfies the filter condition. In this demo, let's connect MySQL email field to Zoho CRM module email field. Click on Next. In the final step, we need to save the service. Now, we will go to Zoho CRM module on which we have configured the View service. In our case, it was Contacts module. For this demo, we will go with Contact, call David, and visualize the data from MySQL table for David. As you can see, all the related records for David from MySQL table can be visualized directly inside the Zoho CRM module. So, these are the different types of automation services we are providing in the AppiWorks. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.